Coming up this week on my birthday edition of Minecraft Me, we're going to go back to diversity and try to complete those puzzles. We also show off the beginnings of the adventure. Also, we have some awesome pack picks, a beautiful server showcase, and of course, we take your questions on every episode. All that and much more coming up.
This is Minecraft Me, a show that is about Minecraft, where we bring you some of the most awesome tutorials on the internet, reviews of mods and pack picks that you can use when you play. We take you on awesome adventures, all with Chase and Joe.
This podcast is brought to you by Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of audiobooks with more than 150,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature, including fiction, nonfiction, and periodicals. For a free audiobook of your choice, go to audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me. This is a show that is entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, but if you are, we'd like to have you. Or if you're an expert, we'd like to have you too. It's all about this awesome building blocks game. My name is Chase Innes. I am still the level 8 lava lover. I'm just going to say I feel good, feel happy.
Should probably just drop that eventually.
You know what? One of these days, Joe, it's just going to go away. No one's going to notice. And then when it happens, people are like, what happened? But yes, I am very happy to be a lava lover because it is my birthday. True. Look it up. It's on the internet somewhere. Joining me, as always, is my good friend, guide, teacher, and soon-to-be drinking buddy this weekend, if you're legal, kids, Mr. Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe. How's it going, man?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. No, it's one of those weird weeks. We've had definitely some low news.
Yeah.
We've had some good news. It's just called life. And but yeah, we got a great show lined up for you. I'm by the way, I'm especially excited for Damland this weekend. And kids might be wondering what's Damland. Well, kids, let me explain real quick for you. So back in the day when there really wasn't very good internet, people would bring their computers together in a room. And they would hook them all up together on a network, and they would play games with each other like Doom and Quake and things like that. Eventually, because of the internet, that, it still happens, but it's more rare now. But we still love to do it, and we're doing it this weekend in Olympia, Washington. And we're also doing a live Geek Gamer Weekly after the event at Tugboat Annie's in Olympia, Washington at 2 p.m. Pacific time this Sunday. So obviously, if you've downloaded this show after the fact or you don't live in Washington, then it doesn't matter to you. But we wanted to share it anyway, just in case you're in the area. You want to come on by. We'll be giving away some great prizes thanks to Plantronics Gaming. So it should be a lot of fun. What are you most looking forward to playing this weekend, Joe? I hate to put you on the spot. I know it's a big question. I know. It's rough.
Well, let me grab my Steam list and see which game.
You know what? And if you do that, we're going to be here a long time. So
no, actually, a game that pops to mind right away is called Typing of the Dead.
Ah, yes.
There is a multiplayer part of it, and I have it, and it's a fun game,
Yes.
especially if you can type at least moderately good. Your wife would be really fantastic at it.
Oh God, I don't want to tell her about that.
You should.
She's really stuck on Don't Starve. Like that's all she.
Yeah, but Typing of the Dead is a good intermission sort of something you can. I mean, you could bang out a level in 20 or 30 minutes, and your hands kind of hurt afterwards, and then move on back to some other game, Minecraft.
Artemis is good, but sometimes if the crowd's too big, it kind of loses its flair in a way.
It's sort of a balance game where it has to be the right kind of crowd and the right size and in the right sort of room. And you definitely can't have two ships fighting against each other when they're across the room.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't work very well.
Oh, we know what they're doing.
Yeah. Artemis is entertaining.
I'll be doing a Star Trek Artemis Land. Actually, Joe, I already have plans in my head I'm going to reconfigure the garage into the bridge of a ship. And we're going to do some Artemis and again, but it's actually going to be like you'll see, you'll be surprised. And I'm hoping people will be in uniform. That's my other thing too, like shirts or whatever. So.
The bridge of what ship?
The ship of the USS Geek Gamer.
Yeah, but are you going to model it after another mythical starships?
No.
Bridge?
I'm just going to come up with my own bridge design.
Because if you are, may I recommend a Carillion YT 1200 or 2400? But then there's only seats for 5. 4?
No, this one's gonna be a little
5.
bit bigger. Yeah.
6?
Yeah. Well, we got a great show. We got a great show lined up for you on this Thursday. Want to let you know we're going to be covering some diversity once again. Now, if you checked us out in our last diversity episode a couple back, we didn't get much anywhere. We were pretty much stuck. But we moved on to the parkour course. We went a few levels into that. But we're really going to focus this week on the adventure part of diversity, and also we're going to do a little bit more puzzles. We also have the Minecraft News of the Week. We have, really, in my opinion, a very, very well done server showcase. We have some beautiful pack picks. These are ones that have come directly by you that you've sent into the show. And then also we have, of course, the questions. We always take your questions and on every episode. So without further ado, let's jump right into the news. And Joe, PS3 edition. We're going to do pretty much every console: PS3, Xbox 360, PC, and Pocket. Am I forgetting anything at all? I think I've nailed it all. I think that's all that's currently available, right?
That's all that it's available on right now. Well, Raspberry Pi.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's Pi edition.
All right. So let's first start off with the PlayStation 3. And for those of you who play on the PlayStation 3, I know Lloyd Hannison, friend of the show, he has it on the PlayStation 3, and he actually had a corrupted game save. And they released a patch, and it actually fixed it, which he's so happy about because he had literally loads and loads of hours into his world. I could definitely feel that pain. So if you're on the PlayStation 3 and you were afraid to jump online because of corruption issues, that is now corrected. So grab the update. The PlayStation 3, by the way, though, I know you haven't been on in 2 years, Joe, but PlayStation 3 updates are notoriously slow. Oh my God, it's like molasses. At least, obviously I know on the Xbox 360 when they push out updates, yeah, it feels like they're pushing out updates a lot, but at least they're quick. PlayStation 3 is
quick updates. Yeah. I mean, they're mostly just new ads, aren't they?
I don't know about that. I'm talking for game updates, Joe. Stop being.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Still mostly just new ads, right?
I don't know about that. I cannot confirm nor deny that. Hey, guess what, everybody? The Days to Ascend. No, the Minecraft Adventures add-on is now available for the Xbox 360. You can grab this for $3, and the cool thing is you can also check it out for free on this show. Well, technically, I'm going to show you guys a video real quick here of the Avengers trailer. So check this out. It's really, really cool. Peggy 7 for you European peeps. It won't be taken off YouTube, Joe. Come on now. No.
I didn't say anything.
Well, yeah, you did. It's not going to be... Is this music copyrighted?
Probably.
It
All
probably
music
is. All right, fine, fair enough. I should stop it now. But here, yeah, there you go. There you go. The Avengers skin pack available. You can try it out for free if you really, really want to. Now that sound, we'll get it taken down. But yeah, if you want... You can try it out for free. It will set you back $3 if you want to buy. Finally, on the Pocket Edition, and really I couldn't find much on Pocket Edition, to be honest. I was grasping at straws on this one. However, Minecraft Pocket Edition is the top paid iPhone app in all of Canada. So I thought I'd share that. The number one, followed by Cut the Rope 2 and Heads Up. Never heard of Heads Up. But yes, the number one paid iPhone app is Minecraft.
I'm shocked it's not some sort of hockey or curling thing.
That's just wrong.
Why?
We're gonna get so much hate mail now for that.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Why?
I'm just saying, man.
Why?
I mean, Canada's much more than that. Just saying.
Okay.
I mean,
map of donut shops.
I thought it would be a poutine app. I thought it would be.
Yeah, an app that shows you a map of local donut and poutine places, right?
Yes. Now, this is a very...
and where you can go to McDonald's to get the double Big Mac.
All right, fair enough. Double Big Mac Finder. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, Joe, this was sent into the show. I don't have more information except for a paragraph, but I know you have more, so we'll share it. And this was sent into the show by community member BroDude1234. So shout out to you for submitting this news story. This is something called a skin migration. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Skin database migration. This is only affecting PC gamers. Here's the actual post on the Minecraft news page. So maybe, Joe, can you explain what the deal is here and how does it really affect PC gamers, if at all?
Yeah, so it's yeah, what they're basically doing is they're preparing for they prepared for this snapshot, the snapshot that came out today, which we'll talk about in a minute. But they're moving how skins are distributed to end users. So currently, with the current version all the way through 1.7, the skins the clients download the skin directly from a website, which means that when you disconnect from a server and reconnect to the server, it doesn't necessarily update the skins that you've loaded because you've cached them all because you downloaded those previously. They're changing how that all works. Now it's going to be relayed through the server, so the server will tell you when you join what skins you need to download for the players. The nice thing about that is when you disconnect from a server and reconnect, you will immediately see new skins, and other players should also see an updated skin right away.
Wow, that's
so
good.
It's a really cool, really good thing, and it's good that they're doing this. They're claiming, or Mojang is claiming, that this will help alleviate some of the skin outages we've had in the past where skins just weren't showing up. Everybody looked like Steve all of a sudden. So hopefully it'll alleviate some of those issues, and it'll be good in the long run.
Yeah.
When they first announced this, people got all excited. They were like, "Oh, servers are going to distribute skins. That means we can do forced skins on players. We can do custom capes because capes are going to be distributed the same way. All these other kind of things." And they said, they put the kibosh on that really fast. They said, "Nope, these are going to be signed URLs. They'll be authorized by Mojang only, and at least until someone hacks it, which they always do.
Yeah,
there is no way to get around this. That you will still be limited to what Mojang says you have.
Got it.
So that's how it's going to go. The work that was done today was basically just moving it. I think they were on Amazon. I don't know if they've moved the skins to another service or not, but they were on Amazon E3, whatever that service is, for a while, and now they're probably on something else, something they have a little more control over. So that's all it really was. It didn't affect anybody. All it meant was during the first part of this week, if you tried to change your skin, you couldn't. Now, today,
now it's easy.
Right now, I think you can. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Now, speaking,
so yeah, good thing for the long run.
Now you just gave mention to the new Snapshot 14W0A or Alpha and
04A.
Oh, 04A. Sorry. And there's a few things. For example, item frames can now give off a signal detected by comparators, which is really, really cool. Lots of changes to Villager AI, and actually some of them can do stuff, and I think Joe will probably explain that. And also some other things. So some of the major stuff is buttons can now go on the ceiling and on the floor, which is really, really cool. What were some of the other main significant changes?
Well, one of the things with item frames, besides being now something you can pull a redstone signal off with a comparator, is you can now also rotate the objects within them 45 degrees instead of just being 90. So like that picture showed an arrow facing straight up.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that previously. Now you can.
Ah, nice.
Which is cool. The villager AI. So villagers now, as of this snapshot, will harvest, collect, and replant the different farmable materials. So inside of a village, there may be villagers that are harvesting potatoes or wheat or replanting a field, or carrots or something, any of those things that will grow in Minecraft. Because we've always seen those fields in the village, but we've never seen anybody working them. And now actually we'll see villagers working them, which is kind of cool. Other things that have changed quite a bit, like you said, buttons can be placed on flat surfaces, so you can look straight down on one or straight up on one. That's really cool for hidden buttons. You could look straight up and push a button instead of having to put it on the side of something.
Sweet.
A few other things. They changed how the F3 menu looks. So there's a little bit different detail in there. Dispensers can, I don't understand what this means. Dispensers can now place player-created mobs' heads. So I think what that means is you could actually have a dispenser fire out the heads for a wither to create a wither. Or a snow golem.
Oh.
Or an iron golem. You know how you have to place those heads?
Yeah.
So you actually
can just have a machine.
If you're creating, you want to create the world's ultimate trap, you could have a thing set up in your base where if somebody goes and trips a tripwire or pushes a button or does something that they're not supposed to, it puts that last wither head onto that thing, and now you have the ultimate guard on your base. He may blow up your base while guarding it, but I'm pretty sure unless somebody's really well equipped, they're not going to pass.
That is awesome. That's so cool.
So that's really cool.
All right, that's neat.
Also, of course, we talked about it last time. We could talk about the mossy bricks. Now you can do the mossy stone as well, which is cool. Craft it yourself, and a couple other things like that, and then a whole lot of bug fixes. So.
And still no estimated time of when 1.8 is going to arrive. So
no, we'll see these. So this update 1.8 has pretty clearly been mostly about general feature enhancements, things that are already in the game that are just being improved or being tweaked a little bit. The buttons are a great example of that. The how the dispensers work, great example of that. The item frame, stuff like that. So obviously we're not going to see anything major. We're not going to see anything super big. We're not going to see new mobs or new terrain or anything like that. This is, I think, mostly just getting the stuff out of the way. So we'll probably stop seeing new features listed. I'm going to guess in the next 2 snapshots.
Right.
And we'll just see the snapshots switch over to pure bug fixes because that's usually how it goes.
Yep.
So
looking forward to it though. And I know the next email that we're going to get is, when are we going to get 1.8? And I know that we have some questions that we're going to address, and we'll talk about that because obviously a lot of you want to know what's going to happen next. So,
do you have the Mojang website up real quick?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Can you throw that back on screen?
Yeah.
What happened to the sidebar on the right? Did you take that off?
No. What sidebar?
There's supposed to be a Twitter sidebar on the right. Just go to the straight Mojang website.
Okay.
Let's see if it shows up.
I'm here.
Huh? Maybe it doesn't show up in that browser. Anyway, I just thought it was funny because on that Twitter sidebar, the top post from Mark Watson, I think, who works at Mojang, is the best thing to come out of Canada, and he has a picture of a Tim Hortons iced coffee cup. So
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well,
so
hey,
all of my earlier rips on Canada. There you go.
There you go. I want to let everybody know, and we're very, very happy to have him back, and that is Audible. Yeah, Audible. We love Audible. Audible's great, especially for long trips like to Minecon and stuff. audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. And now, if you're one of the very few people out there who do not know what Audible is all about, well, it's audiobooks, but it's much more than that. It's one of those things where you can actually listen to some awesome fiction, nonfiction, comedy, periodicals. They have over 100,000 different titles across all types of literature, and the really best part is it pretty much works on every single existing over the past almost like say 10 years. I mean, it goes back a far ways. That you can listen to your audiobooks on. I mean, obviously, like the old iPods and iPod Touches and iPhones, Android devices. I think even started with an old Diamond Multimedia MP3 player. I mean, it
works on everything, and especially now with Kindle, you can start listening to an audiobook on your Kindle, then move over to your PC and start continuing listening there, and then continue back on your phone, and it all synced up, so it always knows where you left off. It's whisper sync technology. It's really, really cool. But for friends of the show, what we're going to do for you guys is we're going to give you a chance to try it out for absolutely nothing, for free. All you have to go is go to that special URL at the bottom of the screen, audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe, and you get an audiobook to choose for free. Now, this week, for me, I selected Star Trek X, The Lost Years. Now, this is written by J.M. Dillard. It was narrated by Leonard Nimoy, Spock, and Scotty, James Doohan. And the great thing about this is it kind of continues the story, if you will. So after the 5-year mission of the Enterprise going through space, Captain Kirk is promoted to Admiral and is placed in charge of a specially created Starfleet division, and he tries to work out a hostage situation. Mr. Spock goes back to Vulcan, and Dr. McCoy gets into trouble inside some sort of interstellar bloodbath. It's incredible stuff. I want to give you guys a little bit of sample of this.
Like parchment at the slightest touch.
There's Scotty.
Around the middle of the night, the stains on Zachel's handcloth changed from dark green to bright. And the healer who had nursed him for several days left him both signs.
So there's Scotty, and the great thing about audiobooks is it really immerses you into the story. I know, Joe, we love audiobooks. We've listened to many of them. We've recommended quite a few on this show, and we like them a lot. Now, Joe, it wouldn't be fair for me just to have a recommendation and really alienate all the Star Wars fans out there. Now, I'm a fan of both. But Joe, you picked something from the Star Wars universe, and what'd you pick?
Yeah, I like both Star Trek and Star Wars, but I actually vastly prefer Star Wars. The Star Wars expanded universe I think is fantastic.
Yep.
All the post stuff. I don't really do much of the pre-Star Wars stuff. Star Wars started with Luke Skywalker. There you go. Anyway,
and everything else is secondary. Hey, move on.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the book I picked is Star Wars: The X-Wing Series, Volume 9, Starfighters of Adumar, which is kind of a mouthful. And even though it says Volume 9, you don't have to.
Yeah, rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, rolls right off the tongue. Starfighters of Adumar, even though you haven't necessarily read or listened to the first 8, doesn't matter. This book picks up right there. You'll get it. You'll understand it. It's good if you've read the other 8, but it doesn't really matter.
Right.
This book does really, really well standing on its own. Basically, it follows Wedge Antilles and a bunch of other Rogue Squadron guys as they visit a planet that is sort of a extreme. They have this really extreme sense of honor where basically anybody can challenge anyone else to a duel to the death, and they pretty much have to take it and do it. And that's the way everything works. Their fighter pilots are that way. People on the ground are that way. Everybody's that way. And they sort of take offense to this, but they really want this planet to join the New Republic because they're making explosives. They're making torpedoes that the New Republic can use. And at the same time, of course, there's a group of pilots from the Empire Remnant who are on the same planet trying to convince them to go the Empire way. And for the same reasons. So it's kind of interesting. I think it's a really good book. It's a fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I've read the book several times now.
In command of the Allegiance, an Imperial-class Star Destroyer. I remember her. Well then, Kraken took a data card from a pocket and held it out. Your orders. You and the pilots you choose will rendezvous with Allegiance at the coordinates provided here. Wedge offered Kraken nothing but a steady stare. I need this lead, General.
Audiobooks give you such more immersion than just reading it on paper. I mean, you can hear the inflection and the voice actors,
General.
descriptions
Wedge took
of
the data card from
what you
Kraken's
see
hand.
and what you read.
I'm not
It's
your
really, really
support
fun
net.
stuff.
And
And
when I'm coming dangerously.
And this
Oh.
book was actually written by Aaron Alston, who's one of my all-time favorite authors. He's done a bunch of Star Wars books, and he's done some other non-Star Wars books as well.
totally.
And he is a fantastic character writer. And I honestly would compare some of his works to even the great Joss Whedon.
Wow.
I think he's a really humorous writer, and I don't think he gets enough attention. He gets some, but I don't think he gets enough because everything I've read from him, I've really, really enjoyed. So I can't recommend this book enough. Even if you don't really care for Star Wars, this doesn't have a lot to do with that. Luke and Han and none of those guys are in it. This is all about Wedge Antilles and I think about 3 other pilots, Wes Jansen and 2 or 3 other pilots.
Well, that's the great thing about audiobooks. You can actually go deep into sub-characters from movies
Oh, yeah.
and other books and just have a whole entire book. I mean, that's 3 hours long just about starfighters of Audemars. I think if I'm saying that right. Now, remember, you could pick Joe's pick, you could pick my pick, or you can make one of your own. Remember, there's over 100,000 different titles on Amazon. Audible's service from Amazon. I kind of, I intertwine them because they've been together now for a while. So check them out, audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. If you want to try it out and pick a book, you can. And if you don't like the service, and I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, you can cancel and still keep your book. It's on them. So why not? Give it a try, audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. Thank you. Thank them for supporting us by trying out their awesome service. Now, Joe, we're going to move back into diversity. And I'm worried just because last time we were in diversity, we were there for a long time.
It's sort of spiraled out of control.
Yes,
yes. Well, the good news is that won't happen again.
Right.
I actually went through and played.
You cheated?
The entire map.
You cheated
by myself.
Oh, you cheater!
Hey, they wanted more prep, so we were ready for episodes. So I went through and played the entire map.
Fair enough.
I went through and played the entire map and had a really, really, really good time with it. It is a fantastic map. I can't recommend it enough. But yeah. So now I have. I know the solution to the the puzzle that we were stuck on, and I know the other sections, and I think we'll. So we're not. I brought us back into this main room because we were halfway out the parkour track, which is really frustrating. That was by far my least favorite section of this map is this parkour branch. But one thing I think we'll talk about before we pick the branch we're going to get into is I want to talk about what this bonus room is. We looked at this and we were like, what the heck is this thing for? I'll tell you what this is for. This is really, really cool. So if you play this map and you get to a section, you're like, that's it. I can't figure it out. I don't want to deal with it. Say the parkour section right here. If you decide you just don't want to do parkour anymore, you're done. All you do is you come in here, you hit that button, and it gives you a pink wool block. Don't do it. Okay. But it gives you a pink wool block, and then you can drop that pink wool block off back at the start area, and you're done.
Nice.
You don't actually have to play it.
Okay, I like
so
that.
the cool thing about that is if there's a section that you really just can't get your head around and you just can't get it sorted, you can come in here and get your way past it really easily.
All right.
The bad thing is, it's sort of a bad thing. It's not really a bad thing. Is you only get one.
Wait, in the whole room?
Yeah. So of all of these branches, there's only one branch that you can skip. So choose wisely.
Oh, that's what it says here. You're hiding it. Warning, read me.
Yep.
I bet you that's what it refers to.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, you only get one shot. You just got to pick wisely. But the one we're gonna do is I think we'll do. So looking through these boss battle branch.
Well, let's
that one's kind of cool.
Should we continue the puzzle real quick since you know how to?
You want to do the work on the puzzle?
Let's finish the puzzle first, and then we'll start something new.
Okay.
So
we'll head into the puzzle.
All right.
And so we were stuck. We'll head back into that room. So we got this. Remember we had the thing slide down the waterfall and
then we picked it up here and hit the pressure
and put it over there. Yeah. And then we got stuck in here. Through here.
This floor. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay. And we said, okay, what do we do?
Do we match
You know?
the design
we were,
that
we
was
were
out
trying
there?
to put carpet pieces down, and I actually watched the developer commentary on the thing, and the guy raises a really good point. There's no way for Minecraft to know which order you put these carpet pieces down in.
Oh,
It doesn't work that way. There's no way. So instead, the big hint is if you open the box, the chest. Look at the name of the chest. Normally they're called chest.
Yeah,
This one's called weight.
and I said, I remember, I said, hey, Joe said, wait. Yeah, I told you that.
So go ahead and throw that piece of carpet you have there,
Uh-huh.
and we'll go back and
Throw
that in there, and it'll take us out.
Okay.
That's fine. So we'll go back to the start room here
Okay.
for the puzzle section. And remember this puzzle?
Yeah.
Well, the floor is the same pattern as the floor that's in there.
Right. Yeah, we remember that. Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah. So if you grab these,
All right.
go ahead and step on that and grab all the records.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah.
Okay, now open up your inventory and look through those records.
Okay.
See if any names jump out at you.
There's one called Wait.
Yeah, look at the color. Kind of a light blue color, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's go back over to that carpet room again. And I'll let you hit the button this time so that you end up with the carpet scraps.
Okay.
Oh, I ended up with them again.
Oh, all right, no worries.
So here, I'll throw a few of these at you. So remember, we found a record that was called Wait, and the color of the center of that was sort of a lightish blue.
Yeah, light blue, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happens if you put the light blue carpet in that chest that's called Wait?
Whoa.
Now we're in a different area.
And music is not on right now.
Well, no, we don't have any music, but look what we got in the text.
Yeah.
See how it has a light blue
It had a
note?
it had a blue note down there. Right.
Yeah. And now look at this one. This chest is called Blocks.
Oh.
So how much you want to bet if we go back there and look at the records, one of those records is going to be called Blocks.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Man, how would
I accidentally guessed the right one. I just threw an orange piece in there just by chance. I didn't know what it was. So we'll pick another one here.
All right.
There we go. Red. That was the wrong color. So the first two were light blue and orange. Oops. Did you step on the button again?
I didn't mean to, but yes.
Okay. Well, let's go back out because we got to figure out what the next tile is going to be.
It's so weird when we get all kind of scrambled up in there like that.
Yeah.
How is anybody
So go ahead and grab
supposed to
those.
figure that out?
Well, so what he said in the commentary is, if you look at this is supposed to clue you in to the fact that those match, and then the chests are named funny things. So the first one was Wait,
right,
and the second one was, do you remember?
Blocks.
Was Blocks, which I discovered on accident was orange. And the third one, did you remember what the third one was?
I don't remember. I don't think I got to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, we should go back. We should have looked at that before we came back here. But we have light blue and orange.
Okay, this one is now it
light
says Wait
blue.
again. Oh, you have to do them all in order.
We have to go all the way through it again, and then orange for Blocks.
Yeah.
And then this one is Mall. Okay, so I'm going to throw non-correct in there, and then head back out. Okay, so Mall is purple.
All right.
Can you go back in there? So we got light blue,
See,
orange,
my brain's
purple.
starting to hurt again. My brain is starting to hurt again.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Light blue,
Okay.
orange, and purple. Oh, one more. Okay, what's this one? Stall, S-T-A-L. So we'll try throwing another color in there. Yeah. Well, I didn't think it was going to be that one. So let's see. What? You should get the records too.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. So what is Stall? S-T-A-L. What color is it?
Stall is black, it looks like.
Black? Okay. We can do that.
I think that's black.
So we got light blue. You just sort of go through this a few times.
Yeah, it's a small little dot, so it's hard to see.
Yeah, light blue, orange, purple. Is that right? Purple?
Yep.
Yeah, purple. And black. Yep. And the next one is Strad. So you can stay in here. I'll go grab the records.
Oh, I see. And if
we'll
you
look
keep
for
the
Strad. And it keeps track of it so you can remind yourself what it is.
Yeah.
So Strad, if you look at your inventory, we'll find the Strad one.
Strad is white.
White. Okay. So go ahead and step on the pressure plate there. So we've got light blue, orange. Oh, you got them this time.
Oh.
Light blue, orange, purple.
Purple. Now you have them.
And Stall was black. And Strad was white, right?
Yep.
Oh, geez. Another one? 11. Well, 11 is the broken record. Remember?
Yeah.
So, and the broken record is also black.
Right.
So I'm going to try another black piece. Hey, look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, look, this room is different.
And
Exit. I think we got to go that way.
Yeah, but we can't.
Yeah, you can't jump out of this. Well,
Yep.
there's a chest here.
All right.
And the chest says, insert crossed out upon the floor. And I have a piece of brown carpet. Well, I bet. Yep. Oh, hey, it opened.
What?
Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, boy. All right, now, so room 1.
So
And
this
then a
one
button.
is kind of cool. So room 1 will take us back out.
Okay.
And we can do that anytime if we want. But
All right.
this button gives you hay, and it fires out a sheep.
Oh, nice.
And let's see. Move the sheep over here. Come on, sheep. Come on. Oh, you stupid sheep. It's not following me. Is it stuck? What is it doing? Stupid sheep. Here. You take that. Does the sheep just turn black?
I hit the button. It killed it.
Well, no, there's a black sheep now.
It doesn't. Do I have to?
I don't know why they're not following us. Oh, that one just wandered off on its own.
All right, you have it now.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. It kind of locks it in.
Yeah, it locks them in as they go. But I think what it also does, yep, see, fireballs. So the secret to this one is you got to get the order right for putting the sheep in, because whenever they hit one, see, they fire off a fireball.
And it kills them.
And it kills one in one of the other spots. And then they get stuck. Stupid sheep. Oh, lost another one.
It's going down.
So, yeah, this puzzle.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. I'm killing sheep all over the place. That's okay. Nobody likes
All right, so
sheep
one
anyway,
that goes in there doesn't kick all the other ones out, I think.
Well, yeah, each one fires the fireball off only for a specific other spot. So it's a question of figuring out the right order to go in. Okay, there's that one.
And it just killed this one.
Of course. So it's a question of figuring out which order it is, to which order you have to put these sheep in order to not kill all of the other sheep. And that sheep is just being stupid. Do you still have wool? No, you don't have any wheat. Oh, great. So this one, I suppose you can map it out. You can sit and write down all of the different patterns. Or you can just sort of try. There goes another dead sheep. But it is sort of a cool puzzle. I kind of like this one. Just because it's sort of a creative...
Yeah. No, it's very creative.
Awesome. So yeah, you do need to sort of know which ones you're going to put them in before you put them in. Because now I think I'm just killing random sheep. But the section I really would like to talk about, and obviously you can figure out how to do this.
Is this the last one?
I think this is the last one. I think that on the other side of this door is where the wool block is. So we can either sort this one out and get it all sorted, or we can just skip it and go on to adventure mode and talk about that map and why that map is kind of cool.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, look at that. Maybe. We'll see. If I get lucky. Come on. Come on, you stupid. This way. Over here.
Over there, dude.
Over here, you.
Come on, over here.
Oh, you stupid sheep.
Over here.
Okay, I'm going to get another one. Okay, that sheep's not as dumb.
Ah.
There we go. Even though one died, doesn't matter. It opened. Oh no, this is.
Oh no, I'm out. Oh.
Oh, you're locked out. Oh. Hey, I got in. What's the problem?
Maybe I can do it. Hold on.
There you go. Now, quick, run before that sheep dies.
I'm in.
There you go. Oh, all right. Okay. So this is another puzzle. Now, this one, it did take a little bit of work to figure it out.
Oh boy.
So you can see we have chests down at the end here, and we have carpet tiles colored in the not in the same pattern as before.
Okay.
But colored. And actually, yeah, this is going to take a while to get through. And then we have these. But look what happens when I run on top of these.
M-O-I-B. M-O... Biome.
Biome. So each one of these, if you stand on top of it...
M.
I don't know, they are all the same biome. But each one of these is a different biome. So bring up hit F3 to bring up your info.
Okay.
Right? Because that'll show you what biome you're in. Now stand on the orange block.
Okay, it says Mushroom Island.
Okay, now move to the blue one.
Desert.
Now the white one.
Oh, wait. Hell.
Yeah, see, so, and then look at the blocks back here. We've got the different stones, the different blocks from those environments.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mycelium. Here's a tree. There's some snow, stuff like that. So, and look what I got. I got a whole bunch of carpet blocks now.
Okay, so what you're supposed to do is what, match
So
it?
I'm pretty sure yellow, this orange one rather, mushroom. Well, that's going to be mycelium. So if I go over here and put the orange in there, that should work, right? And then this next one is taiga. So that would be snow. So I put the light blue one in snow. And the next one is hell, which is going to be, what, netherrack? That one's white, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I put the wrong one in. And we'll see if it works. All right. The next one is the purple, which is sky, which is the N. So I'll throw that in there. And the last one, black,
I can hear it clicking.
is forest.
Yeah.
So I'll throw the black one in the forest. Did it work or did it reset?
I don't know. I heard clicks and stuff, but...
I think it reset because I put the wrong block in. So let's try that again. So hell is the white one. The forest was the black one. I don't have a black one anymore.
Oh, I can
The store didn't open.
I can throw a black one. Oh, never mind.
Oh, did you lose them all?
No,
oh, okay.
yeah, that's all right.
Black one. Hell was white. Which one was the snow biome?
Snow. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Was
here.
it purple?
No,
purple is sky. Purple.
Yeah, purple sky. Forest is
and
black.
Orange. Okay, I got that one.
Light blue is taiga.
Okay, light
And the
blue.
last, and the orange is mushroom.
I don't have a light blue. Do you have a light blue carpet?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, throw that in there.
Oh, sorry, I just tossed
okay,
it.
I got it. No problem. You said that one's snow, right?
Correct.
Okay, and this one is mushroom. Orange. So let's see if that works. Hey, look at that. It opened.
Hey, nice.
Oh, my goodness. Not this again.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I know the solution to this one. It's going to take a little while. This is the last puzzle, though. So there is here, back here, there's a hint button.
Always.
Red always moves to the right. After 5, red returns to 1. How good are your counting skills? So red always moves to the right. Right?
Right.
So if it starts here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it moved. Okay, let's go through straight again.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. What happened?
You moved back.
Let's go straight through the first one, then the second one.
But
Whoa,
no.
wait a minute. First one, then the next one here.
Yeah, but nope.
Nope. How about this one? Oh, let us through. How about that one? Oh, hey, I got through this way, the first 2.
It's because we're both going through them.
I don't think it's because we're both going through them. It's we have to go through the correct one. So go through the first one.
Okay.
Down here. Then go through this one. Okay.
Oh, all right. So here's the red block on this right here now.
Now it moved to the right one.
Mm-hmm.
So we just went through those 2. What happens if we go through this one? So now it moved 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went through this one last time.
Right.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 through this one.
Nope.
Oh, nope. So anyway, you get the idea for
gist.
this one though?
Yeah.
You got to figure out the path to go
and
through
it's
these,
a pretty
and it's based
far
on
pattern.
It is fun, kind of a long ways. Yeah. Oh.
Never mind. I was just going like crazy.
So because I want to cut time short, I want to go to the adventure one because I think the adventure one is fantastic.
How long is the adventure one?
It's as short as we want to make it.
Okay, fair enough.
We can blaze through it and just be done with it, or we can take our time and talk about it and what the different areas are.
Sure.
But it is a really cool map. There's no fighting in it, even though it's an adventure map. However, you are supposed to read all these signs, say, well, how did you just appear? Could the legend be true? And you can see there's kind of a cool castle in front of us. And all these guys, here's another guy, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, all these guys out here doing random things. And so these are his representations. And listening to the developer commentary, he actually talks about all of these heads are people he knows or were involved in the development of this map, which is kind of cool. So, so we can head into this castle. King has been waiting for you. Do you believe in the legend? All these guards run up to the king and push the button. Pushing the king's button. Could the legend be true? Have you come from the distant land to claim the holy wool of orangeosity?
I am King Steve.
Yeah.
Long we have awaited for your coming, and now the day is finally here. I will bring you what you seek. But first, as the great legend says, you must prove your heroism. To the far, far west is the evil zombie lord. You must destroy him. Bring me his head, and I will take you to what you seek. When you return with the scumbag's noggin, place it in my royal chest of beheadedness. Then I will know you are the true answer to the prophecy. But
so
beware.
Yeah.
The road is not so easy. For there are dangers clearly labeled obstacles along the path that few dare to even whisper of. Go now and return to me when you have beheaded that meanie. I'm sure there are some weapons around here that you can acquire if need be. And one last thing. That dreaded zombie lord will tell you lies. Don't believe him. Whatever he says, bring me his head. And watch Minecraft me. All right. And
so here's the royal chest of beheadedness over here. Obviously, that's where we put the zombie's head in.
Okay.
And this castle's kind of cool. We can wander around just a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's take a look around and then we'll start the adventure next time.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So we'll wander around this castle just a bit. You can see it's a pretty cool looking castle. It's got a nice spire in the middle of it.
Should have been a god.
Even though the king talks about how there is fighting and you need weapons, there actually isn't any. This adventure map is totally passive. There's no fighting at all. It's just a story, which is kind of cool. The only time you can die is if you
I found some bows and arrows though.
Oh yeah, you can collect weapons, but they won't do you any good.
Oh.
You never actually use them for anything. Unless we're in PvP, then you're shooting at me.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
But this another thing that I think is really cool about this castle is if we head back down inside, you can see there's a second floor inside. You look up.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. This is his treasures back here. Look, he's got some gold blocks, gold ore, and some emerald ore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I says you want this ore or you want this ore? Uh-huh.
Ore. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, this adventure map I think is actually pretty fun, pretty entertaining. I had a good time going through it, and yeah, I think we'll do it. Unless we want to head to the Forbidden Forest and stop at the other castle, the zombie castle.
Yeah, we could
we'll
we'll
just head through the Forbidden Forest real quick here. So we'll just run down this path. This is really kind of cool. You can see all the guys lining it. All these people out here. Every single person out here has a different sign on them. This lake is treacherous. No one could survive that. The lake of drowned sorrows. Many have tried to cross. None have survived. Well, let's see. I'm not going to cross it. I'm just going to walk around it.
What happens if you try to cross it?
Well, you swim across it. You want to cross it.
Yeah.
Be the first to survive crossing it with the skulls in the bottom.
I made it.
Wow. Okay, so one has survived.
Yay.
Yeah, running along here, I love this effect is really cool. Watch the sky as we go through here. I barely made it through the lake, lost my limbs though. Oh, so you weren't the only one. The dark forest of blackened skies. Plenty have entered, none have returned. So yeah, as we go through here, you can see it actually starts getting dark outside, which I think is an awesome effect.
It's a great effect.
As we leave, it starts lightening up again as we leave the forest, right? Because it's only darkened skies in the forest.
Very nice.
Yeah, and we get up to this guy. You can see the other castle up ahead of us.
Yeah,
this
that's nice.
I'm the sign maker. How now you know who did them? Oh, this is the guy who made all the signs.
Oh, nice.
So one thing, because like I said, I did watch the developer commentary on this, and so I want to find this little secret. He mentioned it. He said nobody's ever really talked about this in their playthroughs of this before, and it's a cave out here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. So no, this isn't it. This is that canyon that we saw. It's not down here.
Okay.
There's a cave out here somewhere that he said no one has ever investigated the map on their playthrough to actually find this thing, and I want to do it because I actually haven't seen what's inside. Somewhere out here, out in the forest.
All right.
I don't. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. Maybe it's on the other side of the map. I'm gonna start flying in a minute here.
Yeah. Is it over here?
Nope, it's not on this side either. Partway back in the forest? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up, and we'll hit it next time. I'll do some searching and see if I can find it. But this adventure map is, I think, really fantastic. You know what? I think it might be back here. Partway in the darkened forest, maybe? Nah, it wasn't back this far.
You're way back there, man.
Yeah, I'm way off the trail now. And yeah, you can just fall off the edge if you would like to. Oh wait, this is it. I found it. So where are you at? You see where I am?
Yeah.
Okay, so come on over here.
I'm coming.
You know you can run, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm here.
So yeah, down here there's a cave with a rose. I love the rose. Huh. Just the only rose I've seen. And here's, oh geez. It's a zombie with a human. See, and they love each other.
Aww.
I'll never break my love for you.
Oh baby, I'd rather die than leave your side. But aren't you already
isn't
dead?
that special. If they're a zombie, yeah, you would think so.
Hold on.
What? Oh, don't be. Oh, come on! Shooting the poor lovebirds in the head.
No, just the zombie.
That's not very nice.
Zombie.
Just the zombie. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I took the arrow out. Nice.
There we go. Awesome. All right.
Yeah. so yeah, we'll hit the adventure map up next time.
Cool.
Finish that up, and we'll I think the one section we will skip is because I'll talk about it real quick is the survival area.
Oh, okay.
Survival area is really cool. Don't get me wrong. However, it is just that. It's a survival map. It's a little survival map that you have to basically when you get into it. It says you can build or destroy anywhere on this map except for the room that you start in. Anything else is fair game. And it gives you a note that says you have to collect these. I think it's 7 different items and return them to this chest, and then you win.
Sweet.
And it's a cool thing, but it does take a while because it is just straight survival. I mean, you go back to the old days. The old Minecraft days. So just regular survival.
Yeah.
Which is don't get me wrong, really cool.
Good old vanilla.
Exactly. Good old vanilla survival.
Vanilla. All right, well, let's move on to our pack picks now. And these 2 pack picks this week were both submitted by members of the community. And remember, you guys can send in your pack picks, MinecraftMe at GeekGamer.tv. And the pack pick that I received this week came all the way into the show from Gradrock. So Gradrock, thanks for sending it in. And he sent in something called 60 gig, and there's an entire community around it. But let me, I'm going to roll it up here. Now, I have the 1.7 version, but in testing, it does work on 1.6 just fine. So you can just download it. And I'm going to show you, first off, the beautiful menu screen. I think it looks great. And it does some colorings of the letters and in the buttons and stuff and different shells and shadings and stuff. So let me jump in here to the pub server. And Joe is going to probably bring me right over to our beautiful texture pack museum.
There you go.
And as you can see, this is a 64 by 64 pack, and it looks really, really good. We'll take it in the museum here first off. The sign's very nice and easy to read. The doors are really cool. The glass is just clear. There's no. That's, I guess, one of the things that kind of maybe bother me about it. It's just completely clear for the glass. But
it's got that outline around the block, it looked like.
Yeah, it's just got a border around the outline there.
Yeah.
Let's head down to the 1.6 gallery and take a look there first. And, I mean, it's clean. I like the cleanliness of it, and it does look very, very good. Here's a nice horsey there, hey buddy. Looking at the regular chests and the trap chests, all the clays, hay bales. I like how they look as well. Carpets look good. I like the actual design and texture on the carpets. Very, very nice and pretty. Head back upstairs here. And we got coal blocks. I do like the look. Obsidian looks great. I definitely like the look of that. Sandstone, got nice designs in the carvings there. Though all the different woods look very, very good. Let's move forward down here. Let's move down. Oh, look at the ender pearls. I like the little
the
slight,
endstone, yeah. The ender pearl, yeah.
Yeah, the little slight animations in there look very nice. Look very, very good. Oh, look, I love the brewing stand. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that looks great. I like that a lot. All the different spawn eggs look very, very good. I mean, I like this pack. This is a very good pack. Moving through here, mossy stone, crack stone. I think that looks great as well. It's cartoony, but not very cartoony. Very, very good pick here.
It's interesting because some of the blocks aren't like the end portals aren't done at all.
Yeah,
those are just stock blocks. So it's not a complete, but it is pretty good. I like the tool behind you. Look at the wood sword over here in the item frame.
Oh yeah.
I think that looks really cool. But yeah, some of the stuff hasn't been touched at all, and some of the stuff looks really fantastic. Sort of a weird mix. The heads look like they're all stock.
Yep, heads are stock. Records, he looks like he's consistently working on it and updated. Let's head into the machine room now. Take a look in here. Mushrooms. Yeah, it looks like the ender chest is not done yet. The bed is, though, for sure. I like the bookcase. That looks great. Droppers, dispensers, furnaces look good here. The carts and the tracks look great. I like how they look.
See, oh, there's 2 of them out there now.
So I give it a thumbs up, Joe. I think it looks great. Obviously, it's not complete yet, but this could be definitely a pack that I could use every day. It's one of those packs that look that good. And there's really nothing bad to say. I know it's not complete yet, but obviously the artist is working on it and improving it all the time. I'm definitely down for it. What are your opinions, Joe?
Yeah, I think it looks good. It's not a complete pack, like we said. There's a bunch of stuff that's still missing, which is kind of weird. But overall, yeah, my impression is pretty favorable. The redstone, I think, looks good. Looking at the different redstone pieces, the repeaters.
I like the slight animation on the repeaters. Look at that. I just think that looks so cool.
Yeah, just kind of a glimmer. Yeah, like a slider thing on there. The water is kind of plain, actually.
That's got a nice,
slight
animation.
Overall, I think it looks okay. Yeah. I'll give it a thumbs up. I don't know that I would use it every day, but it's certainly not bad.
Very, very good. All right. So, where did yours come from? Who submitted your texture pack that you selected?
So this, I got to go back to that page. This was submitted by Luke Batman.
Okay, Luke Batman.
Luke Batman, and it is Lithos Core.
All right.
And basically the way he describes it is a group took the Faithful pack and basically tweaked it, refined it a little bit, added a bit more detail to it. And you can see that starting in the menus. If you hit escape, you can actually see the menus. They look rounded.
Rounded stone buttons.
Yeah. So I think they look pretty good. The wood obviously I think looks pretty good. It's hot, nice and high res. Still, like I said, based on Faithful, which is based on the original texture pack, so it's still got some original touches. But you can see the doors are different, obviously. I can't figure out how to go through them. I'm stuck. Okay, there, I made it. Okay. So yeah, the doors look different. And heading downstairs, you can see everything just looks nice and normal. I mean, we just have 2 clean, normal texture packs.
Yeah.
This one is only a 16 by, but it looks higher res than that. It is.
This is really a 16 by? Wow.
Yeah, this is only a 16 by texture pack, which is sort of surprising because it does look a lot better than a lot of the 16 by texture packs. He did a really good job. If you look at the floor, you can see the individual pixels, but he did a good job dithering the texture, so to speak, so that it sort of blends really smoothly.
And what's the name of this one again, Joe?
So this is called Lithos.
Lithos.
Mostly Faithful.
Lithos Mostly Faithful. Got it. Well, I like the gravel.
I love the gravel. Look at the gravel. That looks fantastic. The grass, I think, looks really good, too. I like the grass, how the way it hangs down the sides, I think looks really good. The wood looks just like wood. I mean, it looks like normal Minecraft wood, actually. The different log blocks and stuff like that. Walking down this way, you can see everything else is
I just can't believe this is 1616.
Yeah, I mean, it is surprisingly good. It is really clear for a standard.
But you said it was based on Faithful, but not Faithful 32.
No. So and let me double check it. It does say this is a 32 by. I thought it was a 16 by. Maybe they do a 16 by version as well.
Okay.
But it's not as high res as a lot of them.
Okay. So this is 32.
Walking down.
All right.
Yeah, this is a 32.
All right.
So this coming down here, you can see I like the crack stone, the mossy stone. I think they look really pretty good. He did do the end portal blocks. They look significantly different. Bedrock is kind of not what I expected, but still good.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's basically like I said, Faithful. I like the heads up there. Look at the skeleton head. That one's disturbing. Actually, no. Skeleton head's not bad. Zombie's disturbing. But yeah, you can see all the different the lava I think looks okay. The fire looks stock to me. Which I think it's rare to see a fire one. How long has there been a fire in the?
That's got to be new.
I don't
remember seeing that.
I don't remember seeing that before.
That's strange to me.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So anyway, continuing on here, we got the actual ore blocks. You can see the emerald ore. The ore blocks, I think, all look really, really good. One of the issues I remember in some of the texture packs is some of the ore blocks look too similar. The colors are too close, and it's really hard to tell them apart. I don't think this one has that problem. Heading inside, you know, they all look normal. I mean,
yeah, but it's got some interesting, nice, slight touches to it.
It's a. Oh, I like the dispenser and the dropper. That's a cool style to it.
I like that too. That's nice.
Matches the furnace really well.
I like
the crafting table and the bookcase.
Yeah, you know what? It's very good.
The bed looks like how I make a bed. Sort of, you know.
Kinda. Sort of, kinda.
Well, no, it does. Sort of, you know, like it's made, but there's still a whole bunch of wrinkles in it. And the ender chest, oh, look at the ender chest. It looks like it's got bars holding it shut.
It's like a metal chest almost.
Yeah.
Looking up at the
redstone lamp and looking at
the tracks and the carts actually look pretty good.
Yeah. Carts have kind of a nice detail to them.
So, what's your verdict, Joe?
I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. I want to go take a look at the redstone that's outside, as always. But I do think this one deserves a thumbs up. I'm going to go out the exit door. So the redstone, it's clear. But honestly, I like the redstone style in the other pack better.
Yeah.
I think this one looks good. It's clear. It's easy to see. But I do like the style from the other one a little better than this. And the water is pretty much the same. Doesn't look that different to me. I do like the color of the wheat in this one.
The wheat-o-matic.
Like the golden wheat color. I think looks a lot better than. Like that other texture pack had kind of a brown color.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's got a much natural looking.
Yeah, I really like the gold, amber waves of grain or whatever you want to call it. But no, I'll give this one a thumbs up. I think it's good. It's not too complicated. It's still pretty basic. It's a good, faithful homage sort of texture pack. I think it has a lot of the features that Faithful has, but a lot of the same look and same sort of feel to it. So, very much a stock sort of feel to it as well. But it adds a little bit to it and makes it a little nicer. So I like this one.
So, and who submitted that to the show, Joe?
So that one was
who
Luke
sent that in?
Batman.
Luke Batman.
That was the he didn't put anything in the signature, so that was the name on the email.
Cool. So there you go. Now remember, you guys, you can send in your own pack picks. Let us know what you're using. If you love it and it's your everyday pack, send it into the show. Minecraft me at GeekGamer.tv. Put pack picks in the subject line, and we'll showcase it on the show. I mean, we love getting submissions from you guys. It makes it much easier for us to kind of see what you guys are playing with. All right, guys, it's now time for the server showcase of the week. Now, remember, these are showcases that are submitted to the show by you. All you got to do is head over to our website at geekgamer.tv/minecraftme. Click on the server showcase nomination button there and submit them into the show. Now, some of you have questioned our review processes of the server showcase, and we try not to do a thorough one because of the fact we want to be surprised just like you in learning about some of these awesome creations from you guys who donate into the and not donate, I'm sorry, but who submit these showcases into the show. So, this showcase was submitted into the show this week by Zombie Pigman 42, and this was built by Silly Bits. And let me give you his explanation. He says this location has a lot of amazing stuff, including the Temple of Abu Simbel, Seattle's Space Needle with some pretty cool auto farms inside, a huge iron farm, and more. And he thought that this was a good server showcase because Silly Bits is an awesome builder and he really knows his redstone. His Space Needle is one of a kind. So I think this is the entry place. So thank you. And we'll just this must be the Space Needle. Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, it's one heck of a thing.
Yeah, it's
variation of Space Needle in Seattle. So it may not be the Space Needle, it might be the CN Tower.
All right, so inside, wow, now we're at the base of the Space Needle instead of a restaurant and gift shop. living and
Isn't the
storage up there.
experience music thing down there too?
It's part of that whole area, yeah. And down here is the automated pumpkin farm.
Oh, nice. It's got some redstone going down below too.
Yep. And then over here, what's going on up here?
Oh no. I hear sheep though.
Farm enable on or off. Okay. And then what do we got over here?
Those look like cows.
This is master control on or off. Master control is on right now.
I'm going to say we probably shouldn't just like randomly toggle his switches for him.
No. This is an automated cacti farm. All right.
It looks like here's a sugarcane farm over here. Yep, automated sugarcane farm. Yep. And it looks like he does auto collection too.
Wow. This is all in the base of the Space Needle, by the way. I like how he has signs like he knew we were coming or something.
Yeah.
Like here are all the explanations.
I like this. Long time timer.
4
triggers
minutes,
the
16
harvest
seconds.
process.
Wow.
So this would be reasonably acceptable because it is such a long loop. And only people have to be here, of course, for it to be active. So every 4 minutes, 16 seconds, it triggers that, which is enough time for some of the sugar. Oh, there it goes. For some of the sugarcane to grow. And then it fires off the pistons that are up here. And the sugarcane comes down and it all gets dumped into this chest. Definitely cool.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of cool redstone automated farming stuff in here. He's got a small collection of dogs and sheep.
I'm stuck. I should just...
Are you having a hard time?
I'm fine. I'm just having issues.
Just go up the ladder. There's a ladder.
I'm here. I cheated.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got some colored sheep. Here is some grass farming going on over here with some sheep or some cows stuck. I don't know what is with the cows stuck over there. That's kind of weird. They don't look happy.
Yeah, would you?
Like
You're
that.
trying to freaking swim in water then.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, fair enough.
they're digital cows.
Yeah,
Continuing up. Wow, it gets dark.
very scary.
Looking up, it looks dark up there. He needs to put some glowstone or something. Yeah, we'll just. I'm gonna go up the beam. The electron. There we go.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, look at this. He's got mycelium up here. Resting area on halfway up, and mycelium farm, by the way.
Nice.
I'm not sure how he's farming it, but he has a mycelium farm halfway up. Mortron. And another resting spot. Oh, I think we're getting up near the top now.
Oh wait, hold on. Emergency reserves. Cobblestone generator. Waste
Nice.
disposal.
Yeah, there's a cactus underneath that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. We could be here
Wow,
for
he's got
days.
some stuff. And we're all still inside that space needle. And he's got a clock on the back here, too, so you can tell what time it is from the inside. That's cool. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Oh, wow. So would this be the rotating restaurant? Or just,
I guess so, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
this
I
is
think
his
this is
living
his-
quarters. Well, look down.
Yeah. I love the glass. And
Wow.
Look down. Nicely modeled. Who did you say did this again?
This was done by Silly Bits.
Silly Bits.
Very silly.
Very cool. And if you look out one of these, one direction or the other.
This must be his hot tub. Hold on. And
you gonna- I think it's a sink.
I don't know. Maybe it might be.
Is it a sink or maybe a bathtub? I guess it could be a bathtub.
I mean,
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. Yeah.
Do.
Where did you go?
I was in,
You're in the
bathroom
bathtub somewhere.
Yeah. Here, I'm
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, if you come over here and you look through this wall, you'll see there's a tower right outside the window that's even taller.
Yeah, that must be the Temple of Abu Simbel.
Man,
Okay.
heading up.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
going up some more.
This is incredible.
Well, now we're on the roof. Danger, high microwave radiation when power.
Oh yeah, the
When
antenna
powered.
race.
Yeah.
And then there's the beam.
And yeah, look at this other tower over here. Right
Wow.
next to it.
Wow.
This is some kind of a thing.
This is a big thing. My goodness gracious. Wow.
So this up here, he's got a whole bunch of doors. And I bet there's villagers inside of this area somewhere. So I bet this is his iron farm here. So the iron golems spawn around it and then get pushed by the water through the center hole. And then they have a fairly long drop.
into lava. Ah!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, but partway along the way, I think there's other farms on the way.
Yeah.
No, I guess these are all iron golem farms.
And I like how he has it coming into a glass enclosure and all that. Now, remember, you guys, everybody goes like, "Well, no, that's easy in creative." No, this is survival.
Yeah,
I'm completely astonished.
and he actually has there's an iron golem in there right now. If you come out to where I am, see, there's an iron golem there. He just got killed and harvested.
Did you? Oh, you turned it on.
No, I didn't turn it on. It was already on when we
Oh,
got
it's
here.
automatic.
So yeah, it's kind of cool. And if you open the chest, you can see he's collected 3 full stacks of iron ingots plus some
Oh my goodness.
already, which is pretty impressive.
Wow.
I mean, that's a fair bit of iron. So yeah, really, really nicely done. Huge build. I can't believe I still am amazed
I know.
when people do this stuff.
And there's so much here that obviously
survival.
outside the scope of,
Oh yeah.
of
What
this.
the heck is this whole thing?
I have no idea.
Yeah. So we'll probably have to come back and check this out again because I'm sure he's got something cool going on here that I would like to know more about.
Yes. So remember, if you guys want to be a part of the server showcase of the weekend, what's this over here? Hold on, I'm just taking a look. This is Walmart. Under construction, not yet servicing. Welcome to the Silly Bits Shopping Center. Trading works as follows. Open the hopper and enter your payment. Don't spam hopper or processing will result in less output. Lamp will turn off while being processed. So basically, if he made up basically an economy system.
Yeah, so this says for 1 cobble, you'll get 8 redstone. So I'll throw the cobble into the hopper. And in the chest, if it goes right?
I think it said, well, it's under construction, so I don't.
Yeah, so I don't know if I don't know if it's working, but yeah.
Oh wait, I heard some more stuff happen. It did say be patient, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like it said.
Oh yeah, there's 5 redstone in there now. Now there's 8. So yeah, if you open that chest up, you'll see there's 8 redstone in there.
Oh
now.
my gosh.
That's cool.
That's a great trade, by the way. 1 cobblestone for 8 redstone.
Yeah, he has a sign that says that won't be there for very long.
Yeah, fair enough. So this is Silly Bits, and I'll have to double check, but I'm almost sure that he said, "Yeah, come on by." Actually,
Well, yeah, if he's got this store here, he's going to want people to come on by.
yeah, absolutely. So this was done by Silly Bits, submitted to the show by Zombie Pigman. Awesome stuff.
I'm gonna bring you down here. This is how.
Oh my
Walmart
God!
works.
Wow.
So this is how Walmart works. You can see how the trade system goes.
This is how Walmart Minecraft works, we should say.
Yeah, this is how. Yeah. Which is probably slightly less complicated than how real Walmart works.
Yes. But this one is also open 24 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless the internet goes down.
Yeah. Well.
Weird internet stuff today.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll all have Google Fiber soon. It won't matter, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you caught the note from our friend Jay Huckabee in the chat room, but you'll have to sign up for Google Plus and then pimp their service every day.
You know what though? I would make that trade.
Yeah.
I would. I'm not a big social media person, but for that,
you would become
I would bite that bullet.
Hey, and it would be very easy for them to purchase the system because it's already in place, and they could just add some upgrades and be done with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want to
Like
remind
all the ONTs.
we want to remind you guys that if you want to submit your server showcase to the show, just head over to our website, geekgamer.tv/minecraftme. Click on the button, fill out the form, and maybe your creation will make it onto a future show. This is also the time of the show where I show off all the people who are currently in the server right now in our Manor Theater. No doubt right now getting rewarded handsomely with experience that they can use for, oh yeah, now people are jumping into the server. I always know that.
Yeah.
But yes, for the people who are here, thank you so much for joining us on our live show. We do Thursday evening starting at 8 p.m. Pacific, and it's usually an all-night affair. We have fun, and it's a great time, and we like having you guys joining us. It's now time for the questions and answers. We take your questions at the end of every Minecraft Me. We don't like you skipping it. I understand if you do. But remember, if you want to make sure that your question is automatically answered, you send in a video question, and we did receive one this week, so let's jump right to it. It's time for the Minecraft Me messages, and here's the first question.
Hello, Chase and Joe. My name's Bob. I come from Maine, and I go by the name of Gradrock on your server. I just wanted to give you guys a shout out and let you know that you guys have put together a great show here. I really love it. I started on episode 1 maybe 3 weeks ago. I have made it to episode 82 as of today. I listen to it while I'm working, while I'm not working, whenever. I did have a quick question that I wanted to send out. There's been rumors about a possible new map coming up, the Season 3 map. And I was wondering about the whole grief protection plugin, if the claim blocks that we've accrued in this current map, will they be carried over to the new map? So when we start on the new map, we'll have the same number of claim blocks that we had on the old map. Or are we going to start with our traditional 10 by 10 and work up from there? So let me know. You guys have a great show. Again, thank you very much. And I hope that this email message, this video, was way too long. Thank you.
Totally was. Yep, absolutely. No, just messing with you, man. Thanks for the video, Gradrock.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm
He's got
wrong.
some cool stuff in his background.
I know. I
too.
like the
Did you see? He's got a
poster.
Minecraft
Yeah.
poster, and he's got some stuff on the desk next to him. And yeah.
So
anyway.
correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but when we've made changes from one world to the next, we start everybody over at the same claim blocks.
Well,
Didn't we do that?
last time? Well, no, because we didn't have grief prevention on the first map.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's something I think we need to talk about offline.
Yeah, it's the decision that needs to be made. We haven't really talked about it too in depth yet.
I can give you my opinion, and you can take it for what it's worth. And I know some people may blast me on this, but I want to be fair here. I know a lot of people who are starting to jump on the show within the past, say, 2 months or a month or whatever. You know, they just discovered the show. They want to start building. However, they don't want to start on this world because there's a new world upcoming very soon.
Yeah.
And so they don't spend a lot of time on the server, thus accruing claim blocks. And then you have X person who's been on the server for a long time, say a year, and has accrued a bajillion claim blocks. I know a bajillion's not a number, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
And so, and honestly, in my opinion, then creates a really unfair balance when you're starting a brand new world. I like the fact of everybody being equal to start. I think it feels fair. It's one of the only fair kind of a situation, in my opinion. I know some people are gonna be like, "Well, what about?" I understand, or what? Hey, that's just my first gut reaction. Okay, but I that's basically what I'm kind of gearing at. I know that there's veterans on the server that have huge creations that spend a lot of time. I don't want to discount that, but I'm just trying to be globally fair to have everybody have even level playing field to start. And not only that, but it encourages people to start playing on the new server instead of just claiming a big space of claim and then building at their leisure. It kind of encourages people to be playing. That's my thing.
As far as the time frame, we need to start coming up with a date here pretty soon, Joe. We need to actually go to the calendar and go, all right, this is the date. And then we got to set a deadline for ourselves, because obviously it would be just like, we'll wait next month, and then next month, and then next month. That'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. So there's sort of a mixed, right? There's two sides of that. Is we really, the people who've been on the server for a long time, there's really, we really like that. And that's really cool.
Totally.
And they've earned those claim blocks by the number of hours they spend on the server. And it's hard to say, well, let's just take them all away.
Yeah, I know.
But again, we also don't want someone who has a trillion claim blocks or however many.
10 bajillion.
10 bajillion, yeah.
10
we don't want somebody to claim all of the area surrounding spawn.
And then that's,
And then, and be like, I'm just going to build a forest here. So...
a wildlife preserve.
Right, yeah. So, you know, it's sort of a double-edged thing where really we want the people who've been on the server a lot to be able to claim large swaths and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if, and I'll have to look into this, if it's possible in grief prevention to have a max unused claim blocks. Does that make sense? So say you have 5,000 claim blocks. Well, if you claim 5,000 blocks, as you claim blocks, it unlocks the ability to have more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. The only, I guess, the issue that I see for that is if people knew that was coming, they would just free up claim blocks before the move over.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's something to think about, right? I mean, it
would be the sort of thing where, and that really wouldn't matter. They couldn't free up claim blocks that way. It wouldn't make any difference, because they would. What I mean by having a max number of free blocks is you have 5,000 blocks claimed, you can gather an additional so many thousand blocks.
Yeah.
But only as you claim blocks does it unlock the ability to get more. So the most you can have at any one time available to claim a new space is a limited number. I don't know. It's hard to it's difficult to put a hard cap on things because people do giant builds and they claim huge areas and legitimately so.
Yeah.
But again, we don't want a bunch of people just claiming all of the available space around spawn.
Well, and it's not just spawn, it's just space, right? I mean, it's one of those things where we know that with a new map, and we're not going to allow resources to be transferred over per se, things. People may just claim space for future expansion and may take a month or 2 months for anything to develop. And another thing, too, is if we restrict some sort of rule around spawn, then that's just another thing that our moderators and administrators have to kind of administrate, because I know there's no plugin that will say or restrict this radius to X amount of claim area. I don't think there is. However, there's multiple solutions to this problem. Nothing is set in stone. It's very liquid at this point. We want to hear from you. And instead of writing us and giving us your thoughts, we have a perfect place for you, and that is our community forums. We have a Minecraft Me board where we have great conversations that go back and forth. It's free to sign up. If you go to geekgamer.tv/forums, you can register for a free account and just give us your thoughts and ideas. We are very receptive, Joe and I, when it comes to these things. We like to hear from you, and sometimes there's ideas that we didn't even think about, like, that's brilliant. That's a great idea. Let's do that. So we want to hear from you. That's probably the best way we're going to work this out. We will. One thing that we did mention, and it's worth repeating, we will be moving probably, obviously, the community build. I mean, that's a community project, so we're going to move that over. We're also probably going to move over our spawn manor, and then obviously make maybe some modifications and additions to that. So there's certain things that we're going to move over, but just very, very few. We're not going to do any personal creations to be moved over. It's just obviously not fair. We can't accommodate all those kind of requests. So lots of great input. We want to hear from you. So please, if you're a part of the server community, we want to hear from you in our forums. Let's go jump into some of the questions. I know Doom Machine 619 wrote in a while back, and he wanted to know, hey, I was wondering, I was going through some old episodes, and I was wondering if you ever released the older version of the previous map. And we did. We had it as a torrent for a long time, and then we had a direct link, and it's still available in the forums
to download the old map through Mega. So it is still available, and you can grab that right away. Let me see here. Now, Joe Brodude wrote in and had us actually a tip for the Minecraft player. You want to tell us about that real quick?
Yeah, I got to get back to that page.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brodude sent this in. Yeah, he talked about 1.7, something that we skipped over, and I guess a lot of other people have too, is there's a new bind page in the controls, and you can bind a key specifically to sprint. So you don't have to double tap forward in order to sprint anymore. I think that's fantastic. I didn't know about it. Now that I do, I would like to play more 1.7.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
Really easy.
Yeah, that was sent in by Brodude1234. Thanks for that tip.
Totally. Next question that came in the show came in from Ben. He wanted to know what any good screen recorders are for Windows 7. I know a lot of you like to record your Minecraft screenplay.
We get this question pretty regularly.
Yeah,
too.
it's hey, it's popular. People see us doing it and they want to do it on their own. For free, open broadcast software works very, very well. It's free, open source. It's constantly being updated and does work for offline recording. If you're willing,
and if you have a 600 series or newer NVIDIA card, you can also use built right into GeForce Experience as a tool to let you screen capture any game.
That's nice.
Which actually works really well, and you can stream directly to Twitch with that as well.
Fraps works great. Obviously, Fraps works very, very good, but obviously it's paid for software. It's not free, but definitely works.
And of course, there's XSplit.
XSplit,
same thing.
Which is same thing, about $80, and and then this program that we use here, Wirecast, which will set you back a few $100. Yeah, just change. Just a bit. So let's see here, and we got the video question. I think we got all the questions this week, right?
No, we got one more
go for it.
Which one am I thinking of? So we got this message from Matthew. He's saying that ever since 1.7 came out, when he plays 1.7, he's getting an error message now that when he launches, it says his video card is too old graphics card detected, may prevent you from playing in the far future, as OpenGL 2.1 will be required.
That's correct. Yeah. Actually,
so
go ahead. Sorry.
It's just the card versioning issue. Some graphics cards may be able to fix it with a software update, but it's probably going to mean you're going to need a new video card at some point.
Yeah.
The good news is you can pick up a card nowadays for $100. That'll do a great job playing Minecraft all day long if you have a standard desktop computer and you're comfortable replacing that part. If you have a laptop, it's a little more difficult.
Yep.
But yeah, that is a thing. The good news is, like I said, it's relatively cheap to fix it if you have a full desktop.
Sorry, that was me.
That was kind of unexpected.
That was very weird.
If on the other hand though, if you don't want to do anything about it, if you don't, if you maybe you can't afford it, whatever, it does say the far future. So at least for now, all you have to do is put up with a message box that says in the far future you will have to deal with this. Far future for them, probably a year out ish, maybe a little less. They'll make OpenGL 2.1 required instead of a optional thing.
Yep.
So you just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's just because you have an old video card. Don't feel bad. It happens.
Want to remind you guys, if you have your creative Minecraft Me questions and you want to throw them our way, it could be about the server, it could be about Minecraft or recording Minecraft. Best place to go, you can head over to GeekGamer.tv. If you want to know where our show page is, just go to the homepage, then go to shows, and then go down to where it says Minecraft Me. Really easy to get to. And once you get to the Minecraft Me page, you can just scroll down there on the right-hand side. You'll see all of our show links. Our public server information is right here, the showcase forum, the community forums. We also have a skin craft builder. So if you want to take advantage of maybe kind of refreshing your skin of a custom way, you can do that here. And of course, you can contact the show. Click that button, and you can send an email. It comes right to our inboxes, and we go through them every single week. That's one of the things that we kind of always like to make sure that we do, and that is talk to you guys every week. We think that's very, very important. Mr. Joseph Falby, our trusty server administrator, you can follow him on Twitter at Falby, F-A-L-B-E-Y. And if you're in the fragging arenas, you can follow him with the name of Payback. He's in most games as Payback or PDX Payback, if you can't find him there. And he plays Battlefield 4 and Typing of the Dead. Yes, it's a good game.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Been playing more Typing of the Dead recently, but
Fair enough. You guys can follow me on Twitter if you want, at Nunes, Nunes, and please follow the network on Twitter, at GeekGamerTV. We do the show Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We start the show, and we have fun like we did tonight, because you never know what could possibly happen in the world of technology, gaming, and internet connections.
Yep.
By the way, if you haven't done so yet, and if you download the show on iTunes, please leave us a review. It's appreciated. We do like it very much. We'll be back here, by the way, next week for another edition of Minecraft Me, live and fresh. So, for Mr. Joseph Falby, I am Chase Nunes. Thank you for downloading and watching the Minecraft Me show. We will see you guys again next week. Keep digging.